If you ever thought that you are either too rigid or too scattered and there is no middle way, I'm here to tell you that it is common for us to move between those two dynamic polar opposites things. You either completely in logic, you're very rigid, you're very structured, and you're moving forwards towards something, or you just too scattered. You can't focus, you don't know what to do next, you're not, a lot of ideas are coming towards you, don't know which ones to take action on. So that is you receiving the creative insights. So one aspect makes you think about the external world. Rigidity, the logic, the structure, that is all external world. The scatteredness is usually refers to the internal world, the thoughts, the ideas, the inspiration, the things that you're drawn on, something that is ephemeral and hard to grasp and abstract. So those are the two polar opposite things, but you have to integrate them because you are whole person and you have left side of the brain, right side of the brain, logic and creativity, and you have to use them both. Just like you have left hand and the right hand, you have to make sure that you know how to operate them both so that you can be functional and symmetrical in a way. And that is the internal symmetry. The structure and creativity are internal symmetry that you need to develop. That means you have to trust more to the scattered side and relinquish the hold on the structure side a little more. So that is movement towards the center. That is integration of the both, logical and creative. So moving like a pendulum between too rigid and too scattered going to continue that pendulum movement. So that in order to get into the center, you have to find neutrality. You have to find the balance point where you are okay, first of all, with being too scattered, and you're okay with being too rigid, and you accept that as a point of starting point. And from there, you move towards modulating. How can I be, if I'm too scattered today, how can I add a little bit of structure to that? If I'm so rigid today, how can I add a little bit of flexibility and a little bit of fluidity to that aspect that I'm being? And that begins the process of moving towards the center rather than being on the opposites and continuously moving between the two.